The thing about being violently brainwashed from birth is there's been so much wrong with me for so long that it's very difficult for me to connect with people. And so my friends are incredibly valuable to me. It takes time and effort to build trust and to build connections and to grow close to people. And every time I did, we would move and I would have to start over, build new trust with new people, even though I have more pain and less hope. We did that multiple times. By college, I was completely detached again. Like, I was a full on delusional narcissist for a long time. And I regret the way that I treated the people close to me. Like, it's not their fault, it's not mine. I really don't. I mean, it's my fault, but it's not like my conscious choice. That's what's so frustrating is that the times that I did mistreat my friends, I deeply regret, and I would have chosen differently if I could have seen the whole picture. And the worst parts that, I can barely remember, but like, people tried to tell me a few times, but the delusional part, delusional narcissism, made it very difficult, impossible to hear them. And so that's what I'm afraid of is an army of delusional people who will not hear us when we scream, when we beg for mercy, when we explain to them patiently why killing us will eventually kill them, why they're on a path to self-destruction, why things aren't good, actually. They've been tricked. And I'm thinking a lot about my own life and where I go from here and, connecting with people in the only way that I can, and how much it hurts that people I thought were my friends don't care enough to talk to me when they must see how scared I am. But I was that way too for a long time. It's just so much clearer now, but so I can't connect with people deeply. It's all going to be superficial, and like I want to make that clear somehow. I want to get it like a prominent label or something. Like I don't know, if you had a heads up display, it would highlight me a different color. Like, you can't connect with me like I'm a person and I do feel, but it's not one to one. Like, you're getting a performance on top of whatever I am. And like sometimes it syncs up, but mostly not. Mostly I'm just pulling levers. I love my friends and I wish I could go back. I wish I could do a lot of things differently, but I can't. I don't really want to make new friends. I think it would hurt me and them. I think some of the best people for me recently have been strangers, so maybe I should just keep everyone strangers. You can be friendly with strangers. Just remember not to trust them too much. That way everyone stays safe. Assuming I can sustain myself, which, I don't know. It's looking up. I mean, I'm doing better personally, but I need to see whether I can renew this place or we'll have to move. I don't like moving. I'd prefer not to, but I don't know. Maybe it'll be best. Maybe there's no good option. And if that's the case, then the best that I can do is just make the choices that satisfy me on, I don't know, as many levels as possible. Just trying to do the best that I can. Very scared. Tired of hurting, tired of losing people. Frustrated because I thought they knew better. I know we've been in opposite positions there. I do understand that this is karma to a degree, but the flip side of that is I didn't ask for what happened in the first place. I didn't ask to be abused, and neither did they. We're all dealing with the consequences of our parents and their parents and their parents' parents, and like, stop making those mistakes. It's time to look at what's happening and stop. There's only so much we can each do, but we should make sure we're doing it. So I don't know. I just wanted to talk about my friends. I was thinking about how much my mom hurt me and took from me without ever realizing it. Because their reaction was, people move all the time. Just feel better about it. Other people do. Why can't you, just be normal? Just be like them. Feel good. You're the failure here. So I feel bad about feeling bad, and that's a downward spiral. That's why I chose to hurt myself many times. So many times it became habit, and I'm trying to break it now. But I've been doing this since birth. I'm 33. So it's really fucking hard to break these habits. They're worn down over decades. I wish I had family I could rely on, or friends. But since I don't, I'll do it myself, as best I can, and with help of strangers. Thank you, strangers. Lovely strangers. I do want to share whatever I have with honest people, because I think that honesty is our way of getting closer to the truth, and the truth unites us, defines us, all the stuff that at this point, those are the new habits I'm trying to form, and that's why I repeat them so much. It's not just me asserting myself over other people. It's a combination of me drilling them into my own head and also exposing other people to them to get some feedback and refine them. The goal is self-improvement and ultimately improvement of everything we can improve, and we have to be responsible when we are aiming for improvement, because it's easy to get big heads and assume we know what better is. But we need to be responsive. We need to see what's happening and react to that, not what's in our heads exclusively. Because what's in our heads is always just a representation of the reality. The reality is more important. The reality is real. That always takes precedent. We have to yield to the truth. What that looks like is different from everyone's perspective. Only you are you. I'm trying to figure out how to say this all still, and I don't know how much time we have. I wish I could monetize this whole process, because I quit my job last year, and it's just been losing money. But I still have enough for now, and I have sent out some resumes, some applications. I might send out more. I don't want a job like I had before, so that's challenges for me. That's not what I want your help with. Not today. All I want you to do is keep being honest. Push that truth outward. Express yourself. Express your views, your opinions, your beliefs. See how they stack up against other people. See if someone has better ideas, can help you. See if you can help them. It is difficult. Tensions are high and people like to fight. But sometimes we can find common ground, or at least enough to communicate, exchange a bit of information. Even if we don't reach an agreement or have a pleasant exchange, we can still learn something along the way. You get better at what you practice. And I've always wanted to be a good person, so I'm trying to practice that, having been out of it for a long time. And, I was a child before, a very traumatized, abused child. So my idea of a good person was a bit warped, and probably still is, but I'm trying very hard to refine it, to get it closer to something that will benefit the most people. So thank you for watching, listening, being here. It means everything to me.